and welcome all to tonight's matchup here of Uena Basin High School football, brought to you by Channel V6. Tonight's matchup is here at home, the Altamont Longhorns taking on the Milford Tigers. So jumping in, my name's Brett Brook. I'll be with you all night alongside Brendan Ryan. Brendan, what are we looking forward to tonight?
Football. It's football time. It's Friday night. Lights are going. It's looking somewhat clear skies. I'm excited.
No, super exciting. This is my first time being here on this field. They've got a long history of running the football here in Altamont. They love to run the football. Pulling up the stat sheet on Milford, they like to fly the ball. They like to run that West Coast offense. They've got a star-studded caliber quarterback for them, Bryson Barnes. He's a junior, 6'1", 170 pounds. He just likes to let the ball go. So I can give you a few stats on them. They like to throw the ball more than run the ball. And here we go. We've got a handshake between both teams right now, and they're getting ready to do the kickoff here. So, Brendan, let's see who won the toss. So was that Longhorns that got the ball?
I believe so. I believe that's what I heard.
All right, so here we go. They're going to take the field.
Back to receive the kickoff for Longhorns will be McKay and John Johnson.
So who do we got in the backfield right now to kick off, to receive the kickoff for Altamont?
Number 5, McKay Foy, and number 8, John Johnson.
John Johnson's a senior, and McKay Foy also a senior. So get some veteran leadership for the Longhorns out on the receiving side. So here we go. Friday Night Lights underway right here. The lights are on. We are here live in Altamont, Utah, ready to kick. Here we go. The ball is in the air. Here we go. Oh, and the ball's he can't get a handle on it. He'll get that. He'll be down right about they're going to drag him back to right about the 8-yard line, huh, Brendan?
That's a tough start for Altamont. It went right over John Johnson's hands, and the kicking team just swarmed him and got him for, the 8-yard line-ish?
Yeah, so they are pinned up. They're pinned up on the wall right now, and we're going to see what they can do. So who do we got at quarterback for Altamont?
If memory serves correct, it's number 21, McCovey Jessen.
All right, McCovey Jessen, a sophomore. So let's see what he can do. He's got a couple of, and he's looking to throw. He's going to scramble. Has number 5, and number 5 can't get a hold of it. That's McKay Foy again, having trouble with the hands there. So Jessen kind of goes to the air there. And like I said, the Longhorns, they like to run the ball. So a little surprising to see a pass right out of the gate. They know what they're up against, this heavy West Coast offense of the Milford Tigers. The Milford likes to throw the ball, and they like to run the score up. So we'll see what we have tonight. So here we go. The Longhorns pull up to the line here. They've got one man wide out, looks like possibly a running play. Yeah, they'll do a quick handoff. Oh, and they're trying to push that line. They might get a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down now, I believe.
That first play, that little rollout and pass to McKay Foy, that could have been huge for Altamont.
And he was wide open in the flat. He had nobody around him. It just sailed a little bit high. Like I said, Altamont known to run the ball, not a passing team. But, yeah, they had the play wide open there. So they've got a man wide out here. Let's see what they do. Looking to throw to him. Pulls out that same play. Little dump pass, and he can't get his hand on it. That's number 88. And 88, that is Cooper Rust. He's a senior. And Altamont having a hard time getting the handle on the ball there on the passing play. So 4th down now here for Altamont. They're going to bring out the punting crew. So who's going to be punting the ball? Do we know, Brandon?
I do not.
Let's see who's back in the backfield right here.
Tall guy.
So you've got number 3 and number 22 back to receive. 22, you got Brett Beebe. And then number 3, that is Paxton Henry. He's a senior, and BB a sophomore. So here we go. That's going to be great field position right at about the 50-yard line. They'll take it on the 49.5, it looks like. So great field position for the Milford Tigers to come out swinging. So let's see if we can see Bryson Barnes, senior. Let's see what he can do. Number 10, he likes to throw the long ball, so we'll see what he can do. So here we go, live in Altamont, Utah. Bryson Barnes, under center, has 3 wide, 4 wide. Has a man in the backfield. We'll see what he chooses. Oh, little dip play right there. He's got blockers. Oh, a beautiful hole. He'll slide. He's got more room. Are you kidding me? Breaks another tackle. 23 up the sidelines, but he falls. He had nobody there. That was number 23. Breaks off a great run. That was Gage Griffiths. So huge play for the Tigers right out of the gate.
Yes, that was huge. Slipped a few tackles, had great blocking on the outside. Nobody held, which is very key when trying to get on the outside. That was a good play.
So here we go. He's going to keep it, and he's got a couple of guys to beat. They get him. Oh, tag him up, but he's still on his feet, and they'll smother him. Looks like he'll pick up maybe a yard or 2 on the play. So still moving in a positive direction. Second down here.
Almost gain of 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
So here we go. Barnes kept the ball.
17-yard line.
So they're going to be over on the left side hash here on the west side of the field here in Altamont. So let's see what Barnes calls up. He's looking deep. Has a man open. Does he hit him? And it's a beautiful catch. Did he haul it down? We got flags thrown everywhere. Looks like a sale at J.C. Penney's. They're throwing out the red carpet over there, but turning it yellow. So we might have a pass interference on the Longhorns. Who was the receiver? Was the ball caught?
No, I don't believe the ball was
Here
caught.
on the LNL replay, we'll take a look at it. The ball was not caught. That was number 26. That was Zachary Sherwood. And they're still talking about it. Yeah, they're going to walk this one off. So pass interference, huge penalty. So it'll be 1st and goal here for the Tigers.
That is Zachary Sherwood. He is 6'5".
Are
That's
you kidding me?
Hard to guard. A guy that tall, that's just hard.
Not to mention Barnes, he's 6'1". So they've got some height. Oh, he'll tuck it away. Oh, and 34 almost had him. Ball is batted down. Number 9 tried to haul it in, and he can't bring it in. So 2nd goal for the Tigers here. The Altamont Longhorns putting a good defensive stand on him here, trying to hold him to 3 here. So they'll hurry up and get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. He's going to call 27 into the play. Under center. Oh, nice little handoff. He'll keep it. Has a blocker out in front of him. Does he score? He does. 23. Gage Griffiths, the junior, gets in and gets the Tigers on the board first here in Altamont, Utah. So beautiful blocking play. It was a great job by the Tigers there. They set that up. Little shovel pass to him, to Griffiths, and he had a blocker. Just opened him wide open. We got a man checking in for the Tigers here. So here's the extra point. Lefty. The old southpaw will kick it up, and it is good. So 9:49 on the clock here in the first quarter. The Tigers strike first. So they're up 7-0 here in Altamont, Utah. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
Welcome back to V6 Media's live high school sports. Jump right into one of our sponsors, United, operated by SkyWest. A special thanks to United Express, operated by SkyWest, for sponsoring tonight's live coverage. We appreciate all that they do here for the community and V6 Media. So here we go. The Tigers, first to strike blood here in Altamont, Utah. I'm Brett Brook, alongside my trusty sidekick, Brendan Ryan. So beautiful kick again, having trouble getting their hands on the ball. Number 8. Oh, he shakes and bakes it. He's going to tear up the sideline. He could go. Oh, the ball comes loose. The ball comes loose. I can't see who's got it. Milford says they got it. And so does the referees. Wow.
Wow.
Mr. Ryan, what just happened there?
Gosh, he made a great move to the outside, broke one tackle, and he was gone. But that kicker just popped it up, and that is
heck,
tough.
here on the L&L replay, he's got one man to beat, and it's number 3, and he tears it up. The kicker slides it, pops it loose with his helmet. The ball comes flying loose, and it looks like number 11 jumps on it. Oh my heck, everything going for the Milford Tigers right now. So here we go. Ball right on about the 45-yard line, looking to pass. Quick little dip up to number 3. Number 3, they're going to reward him. He could go all the way, and he does. Number 3, they reward him with a quick dip up the middle. So who was that for Milford? That was Paxton Henry. He's a senior, so he was the one that we just saw on the replay that kicked the ball off. He kicks the ball off, slams it with his helmet, comes loose, then they reward him with a quick score right up the middle. Beautiful job. So it's been all Tigers here thus far, Ryan. What do you got for us?
That's tough for Altamont, coming out of the gate, going strong, getting 3 and out, punting it off, then Milford coming down, just running it right down their throat, and then that last kickoff. That's tough. Altamont has to come back. They have to keep their head up.
And that is no good. No good. He pushes it to the left. So that was a tough one. Altamont comes right out of the gate, flies through the hole, had the one guy to beat, and talk about precision on the hammer job he gave him. Puts the helmet right on the ball, and now we sit here. The score is 13-0 with 9:28 here in the first quarter. So let's jump over. Let's hear what you got over here, Brendan, on some of the sponsors we've got.
All right, Jones Paint and Glass. Jones Paint and Glass, founded in 1938, is celebrating 80 years of business and a proud sponsor of live coverage of high school sports.
So Altamont head coach is Trent Richens, and Altamont sits currently at 3-3 overall after a runaway win against West Wendover, 55-0. That sounds like a basketball game right there. So put the shutout. Some of the keys to the game that head coach Richens says, he says, play disciplined defense, take care of the football, and play our own game. He knows how these Milford Tigers can get inside the other guys' heads. So head coach for the Milford Tigers is Thane Marshall, and their record right now is 5-0 overall, with a win over Duchesne last week, 26-13. So they played some tough football on Duchesne, and they're going to get another tough game right here in Altamont. So here we go. The ball is spotted, ready to kick off from the 40-yard line. We've got 2 guys in the backfield for Altamont, hoping to tear things up right here. Let's see if they can bust through that line again and get them in good field position. The Longhorns looking to get on the board. So great kick. The ball is bobbled again by number 8. He's having a hard time seeing that ball under the lights, I think. I apologize. That is John Johnson. He's a senior, having a hard time getting the handle on the ball tonight. But puts them right about the 18, 17-yard line right now. So not bad. Let's see what they can do. We got a packed house here on the Altamont side. I've got the girls in the house. I got to give them a shout out down there. Casey. She waved at me. We'll get her on camera later. Okay, here we go. Altamont under center. Pulls back. Handoff. Beautiful handoff. Number 5 tearing up this McKay Foy Sr. Beautiful. And that's their bread and butter, McKay Foy. He is a man to be reckoned with tonight for the Altamont Longhorns. He can tear up this whole defense right here for the Tigers.
That's what Altamont needs to stick with. Get McKay Foy running into a rhythm, and it'll be a good game for Altamont.
Definitely. Let's see what they do here. 26 here on the west side, lined out heavy right. McKay Foy, beautiful block. Beautiful job again. Did the ball come loose? The ball did come loose. Oh, my heck. So the ball came loose. Hopefully we can pull this up on the replay, but he had a great running play. But I seen the ball get stripped loose here on the LNL replay. He's got a great block right here. Ball just comes loose, shoots down the field. Picked up by a Milford Tiger. And now they're going to spot the ball right at about the 42-yard line. Apologize, 39-yard line.
I don't think Milford has started on their own side of the field. It's always been on Altamont's side, and that's something that has helped them a lot.
No, definitely. And Barnes, he's lined up in the shotgun. Oh, and he's going to keep it. He's got a beautiful hole. Look at him. He's going to go all the way, and he does. Number 10, that was Bryson Barnes. He's a junior, 6'1", 170 pounds, and just showed his lightning speed. And I hate to beat a dead horse here tonight, Brendan, but it has been all Tigers.
Definitely, and it's only 8 minutes left in the first quarter.
And they've put on a quick 3 scores right here, right now. So here we go. They're going to go, so they're going to go for 2 here now. Barnes calls a man in motion, looks to the corner, ball's thrown, and he's in. Are you kidding me? Ball goes up in the corner, perfect little post route, plants both feet, gets it down. Who was that on the receiving end?
That was Zachary Sherwood, their 6'5" wide receiver. And again, that height is hard to defend against.
That is crazy. So let's jump right into a break. We'll be back right after these messages.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah, where we've got the Tigers. It's been all Milford Tigers tonight, Brendan. And they just knocked down. They got their 2-point conversion. It's 21-0, 8:36 left in the first quarter here. Beautiful kick. It is up 26. We haven't seen anybody get the ball cleanly on the Longhorn side, but look at that run. He will break it off. He's got one man to beat. It is that kicker again, number 3. So who was that received that?
26.
That was Paxton Henry on the tackle again. It was one man to beat. So if the Longhorns can get a good solid catch right there initially, I think they might be able to run that one back.
Yes, they just need to take a few steps back because obviously that kicker can kick pretty well.
Definitely.
Not many high school kickers can get it to the end zone and get a touchback. So they just need to take a few steps back and run into the catch, and they could almost take it for 6.
I totally agree about that. Yeah, it's just been right over their head every time. So that's a great grind out play right there. Work this defense. You know what I mean? This defense hasn't been on the field that much thus far. So work this defense, and Altamont will give him that with the run game. So number 26 checking in right now for the Longhorns. That's Carson Sheet. He's a junior. Let's see what kind of play coach has pulled up for them. So Sheets, he'll be lined out right. In the I formation. Looking to pass. Oh, and he's swarmed, and he'll be brought down. So 21, McCovey Jessen. He'll be sacked in the backfield for a loss of about almost 5. Looks like a loss of 4 on the play.
That lineman just shot right through the gate. I believe that's number 60, Carson Cox. He just got right through. He had no hesitation on getting to that quarterback.
And he's a junior, so they'll get him back next year. Yeah, he shot right through, had nobody to touch him. Looks like 69 checking in for the Tigers. That will be Wyatt Parker. He's a senior, looking to get his leadership on the defensive line. So here we go in the I formation. They're going to pitch that one out to Foy, and Foy gets brought down. Did the ball come out again? So he'll run. Looks like he picked up maybe 1 yard, but still. So here we go. Can they do it? They're going to punt now. Who do we got in the backfield here? Number 22, it looks like.
22 deep, and I believe that's number 3, Paxton Henry. We've been saying
Brett
his name
Beebe.
a lot tonight.
Oh, and they break it off, and that makes the punt come up even shorter. They don't even know where it's at, and they cannot catch a break tonight. That ball kicks 20 yards back for beautiful field positioning for the Tigers again. So they're going to put that one right at the 49, it looks like, 48-yard line. So, again, the Tigers on the other side of the field, again, haven't had to go the full length yet. So we'll see what Bryson Barnes has up his sleeve here. He's got 3 wide and a man in the backfield. Looking to throw, drops back, checks down, has a man deep. Can he get him? Oh, and that ball just comes up a little short. It was actually right on target, but he couldn't haul it in. Who was that on the reception?
Jarrett Sullivan, he's a senior.
Jarrett Sullivan, yes. And Sullivan, it was a little behind him, but he had some paws on it but couldn't haul it in. It was good coverage, so great job by the Longhorns to knock that play down. So they're slowly filtering in here, starting to get a packed house here in Altamont. Friday Night Lights, here we go. He's going to keep the ball, little quarterback sneak there. So he'll get a couple. He'll get about 3 on the play, it looks like.
Good defense by, I believe, number 88, Cooper Rust.
Cooper Rust.
Stopping that quarterback from breaking a big one.
He'll be one you'll hear all night, Cooper Rust.
Another look at one of our amazing sponsors, Strata Networks. Looking for an internet connection while you're out and about? Strata Networks reminds you that they have nearly 20 hotspot locations in the basin, so you can stay connected in more places than ever. Check out their hotspot locations at stratanetworks.com.
Beautiful defense by the Longhorns there. So 4th down. Are they going to bring out the punting crew? Looks like 19's back to kick, and they'll have Foy in the backfield. See if the Longhorns can bring some pressure. Trying to get a man to jump here. Oh, low snap. 22, little sideways low. Oh, beautiful kick. That'll go out of bounds. Wow.
Great
That's going
kick.
to pin them right about the, what is that, the 5-yard line?
Yeah, oh yeah, I believe they're, right at the 5-yard line. And Altamont just cannot catch a break.
Back at about the 8-yard line for the Longhorns.
So Altamont huddled up, looking to break one off. I want to see McKay Foy tear one up the sidelines or break through the middle here tonight. Go for a long run. Under center, they're looking to throw. Little dip pass to 88. Nice dip. Breaks a tackle, breaks
He's
another
still
tackle.
going.
Are you kidding me? Number 88, Cooper Rust, and we talked about him on the previous play. I mean, he looked like, I use this one too much, but he looked like a silk blouse on a clothesline. I mean, he was just spinning around. It was wild, and they couldn't bring him down, but that was beautiful. Great job. He grinded it out and picked up an extra couple of yards after the initial first blow. And then he had another guy come from a Tiger side that tried to take him out, but he was great on his feet there. So let's see what they can do. Jessen under center. Looks like he's going to keep it. Oh, beautiful job. Grinding it out. So he'll get a couple yards. That'll put him right about the 15 now.
The
So
refs
they'll move the
are,
chains.
yep, moving the chains.
So first down for the Longhorns tonight. So great play going to their bread and butter, running the football.
They just need to keep pounding it, keep getting a few yards here and there, and one of these plays will slip for a good gain.
3:46 left on the clock here in the first quarter. So lined up tight. Definitely a running play. Here we go. No. He's going to do a little shuffle pass. Oh, he's got a man to beat. Beautiful block. There he goes. Little shake and bake. Jessam. Jessam's
still
got the
going.
corner. Are you kidding me? Looks like he's knocked out of bounds right about the, where they're going to spot the ball. They're going to give him a great spot. So there's that run by Jessam. Oh, they'll bring it back a little bit. So 41, but still a beautiful gain. Here on the L&L replay, you'll see this block right here. Bam, just skates out of 54's ground. Those two take each other out, and then he's off to the races right here. 21, he steps out of bounds right there. So beautiful run play by Jessam. Great job. McCovey Jessen keeping the Longhorns in it with 3:11 on the clock here in the first quarter. Let's see what we got. Beautiful handoff. Good job. He'll break it up the sideline. Can he go? Slams over. Who did he slam into? He just absolutely obliterated number 11. Number 11. It was Jarrett Sullivan Sr. just got ran over by McCovey. Beautiful job here on the L&L replay. So he stretches out. He's got one man. It's right there. Bam! Sullivan just gets hammered, but brings down McCovey in the process. So great football here, Mr. Ryan. Here we go. We're breaking out Mr. Ryan. This is his second game. All right, he's adding tons of flavor, tons of color, and I bring the tenacity. Here we go. Another quick handoff. Little shimmy, and he'll get maybe 2 on the play, it looks like, Mr. Ryan.
It looked like he slowed down just a bit right at the line of scrimmage, but pulled forward for a little bit more of a gain of about 2.
Yeah, it was a tight hole right there for them. But positive yardage nonetheless. Tribal Enterprises is the fastest growing tribally owned operation and enterprise in the state of Utah. With 9 operations, UTE prides itself in offering the very best products and services to our customers. And they're a proud sponsor of Uinta Basin High School sports. So here we go, lined up in that beautiful formation that they like to run. They're going to run an option. They've got a flag thrown, little shake and bait. Look at Jessam. Oh, and he gets slammed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got to go to the L&L replay on this one. McCovey, number 5, absolutely just knocks the block off right here. If we can pull it up on the L&L replay, here we go. So Jessam shakes and bake. There was a flag thrown previously. So watch 74 right here. Bam! McCoy just puts the hammer on him.
I hate to say it, but that flag was for illegal shift. Both of those running backs started to move when the quarterback put him in motion. So that'll put him back 5 yards and take away that run play, sadly.
But gave a little bit of confidence to McCoy.
Yes.
So, sorry, McKay Foy. I kind of tied that in there, McKay and Foy, and called him, what did I call him? McCoy.
Altamont is doing good, though. They're pounding the ball. They're getting those little run plays of about 3 or 4 yards, and then they're slipping in those long ones. That's great football.
All right, looking back to throw. Oh, man, and he's smothered. 62 puts the hammer on him, wants to help him up. So good sportsmanship on the field. But Jessen, he's going to be gone. He was left out to dry. They broke through that offensive line right out of the gate, so that'll be a loss of 10 right there. So two tough. They got the penalty, and now they got the sack in the backfield.
It looked like they were setting up a screenplay, but I don't know why Jessen didn't dump it off to his running back.
Oh, maybe a little miscommunication there. So 1:15 on the clock here left in the first quarter here in Altamont, Utah. Friday night lights. Here we go. Looking to throw. Has a man over the middle. Oh, he can't hit him. That was number 8. Just misses him wide. That's John Johnson. So 4th down. They're going to punt the ball away. Back to 22-3 for the Tigers. And we know who they are. Paxton Henry. And number 22 is Brett Beebe. So we will see what they can do. This is actually some of the best field position. Oh, and the Longhorns are going to keep it. They're going to keep it, but no, they're brought down. Only a gain of 5 on the play. So they will give the football back to the Tigers here on the 40-yard line.
Number 64, their punter muffed that catch as
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he dropped it, and he didn't think he had time to kick it off, which is not good for Altamont.
Okay, I didn't catch that. I thought that was a design play, and I thought that was a little bad on coach's part, but yet they had to break out something, huh?
Yeah.
In that situation. So here we go. Flag is thrown. They're going to talk about it. We're going to jump to a quick sponsor of ours by Mr. Ryan. Throw it at him.
L&L Motor, proudly serving the entire basin by offering unsurpassed customer service along with the largest selection of new and used vehicles under one name. Thank you, L&L Motor.
So that one against the Tigers. That dropped him back 5 yards. Quick handoff to 23. Oh, nice tackle. Beautiful tackle, and that's number 5. You know him best as McKay Foy.
He's doing it on both sides of the ball, and that's awesome.
Oh, he's a beast. Senior leadership out of that young man. What'd you say his numbers were? What's his height, McKay Foy? Is giving you some numbers on him?
He is 5'10", 180 pounds, big boy.
All-man machine. Nice little dip pass right there to their number 5. Oh, nice block right there, but they will drag him down. Beautiful. That's going to drop them to the 3rd down. So 3rd and about 15 now. So bring him back to about the line of scrimmage. They're going to call a timeout, and we'll take a quick timeout as well here in the studio. We'll be right back.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
This is Zaylee Ann. She was born on May 24th, 7 pounds even. The first time I saw Zaylee, you hear of it being love at first sight, but she looked up at me and it was like, there's my daughter. Where have you been all my life? I've missed you. When you're having a baby, you have a lot of questions, and it's not just you that's involved, it's your child also. And from a mother's standpoint, you care a lot about that person inside of you, and you care about yourself too, and you want to make sure that you can make the best decisions for your family. As women, we want to be heard. It's our bodies. We're going through something pretty important, and knowing that the medical team that would be helping me would be very competent, that was important. They offered me their advice and told me exactly what my options were and let me make an educated decision, and I think that's really important. And when I delivered, all of them, every single person that I had come in, very friendly. They all just wanted me to have the best possible outcome that I could.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah. I'm Brett alongside Brendan. Here we go. Oh, and they're going to blitz him, but can't get a hand on him. There goes McCoy, and he'll get him. I said McCoy again. I tied his first name in with his last name. That is McKay Foy. Puts the absolute hammer on number 10 of the, I apologize, of the Milford Tigers, and he's just not no average everyday quarterback. He's an all-star.
That was a great defensive play, way to get him out of his rhythm on the run and just chase him down. That was awesome, forced to fourth down.
So they're going to punt the ball back, and Foy, he's back to receive, and he is running on all cylinders tonight. So let's see what we got here. Longhorns looking to get some points on the board. Oh, and that's a weird kick. That thing's going to ride low. Oh, man, but it works out beautiful for them. And they will get that right at about the 11-yard line, it looks like.
That McKay, that scared me. I thought he was going to touch it. Needs to be careful running that close to a punt.
So, yeah, that's great. That's a great kick by the Tigers. So here at the start of the second quarter, getting ready to jump things off here in Altamont, Utah. People are still rolling in here. Looks like we're getting everybody out in the community to support their Longhorns. Now we got to see them get on the board. So we will see what they can put together here. Jessam doing a great job. Foy doing a great job for him. And we're seeing Russ, too, making some shining points on tonight's game as well. That's Cooper Russ, senior. So senior's really doing a good job. So what had happened here? I think the ball touched one of the Tigers right here. So yes. I think that's why they're bringing the ball back to this midfield position here.
Now, I know the players can't hear me, but this is coming from Water Hollow Ranch, player of the game. Tonight's player of the game will receive 2 free tickets to the maze at Water Hollow Ranch in Bluebell. So we're watching you, Altamont boys.
So the ball evidently hit one of the Tigers about right there, and that's where the Longhorns will take over.
All right, Longhorns out of the huddle. They've got everything rolling for them right now. They had that beautiful sack play by Foy. They just got a great kickoff field position for them right now. So let's see if they can break a runoff and get across midfield. Looks like number 8 has the ball, has some great blocking. He'll be brought down. They will spot the ball, forward progress, and right about the 40-yard line.
It's a good run, good outside run, great blocking again. Forward progress, like you said, at the 40, good run.
No, and here comes number 30 checking in for the Longhorns. 10:34 on the clock here in the second quarter. You got the BB show tonight. Brendan and Brett trying to bring the heat here in Altamont. It's actually a cool night. We're getting the fall weather coming in.
It feels great, and I'm loving it.
Lights are a little low here at the stadium. Oh, wow. So nothing but a full house right there at midfield. So not sure if they've got forward progress. Yeah, he'll get about 3 yards on it, huh?
Another good run, another good run.
So pushing forward here. So third down now. Third and manageable. Let's see what they can do. Will they go to the air and will they go to Foy?
I think they need to go to Foy. With 3 yards to get, he could easily get that by just putting his head down and just going, driving his feet.
Oh, wow. He slipped up. Did the ball come out? Oh, wow.
I believe they went to Foy.
I don't even know what happened right there at our vantage point. Oh, and they're going to pull out the chains possibly. They're going to measure this one. As they measure, I'm going to jump over here to Ashley Regional Medical Center. Dr. Tyler Moore, orthopedic surgeon. Dr. Moore did an additional fellowship, year-long special training in sports medicine. He's doing a great job in the Uinta Basin for us. So we got to pick up another sponsor, Moon Lake Electric. Moon Lake Electric is a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Uinta Basin, as well as Jones Paint and Glass. Jones Paint and Glass, founded in 1938, is celebrating 80 years of business. I was just sitting there the other day. They're a proud sponsor of our local high school sports. Whether building a new home or remodeling, Jones Paint and Glass is there for all of your needs. Create the home you want with the new windows, doors, paint, and so much more. Jones Paint and Glass. So as they pull out the chains here, we're going to get a measurement on the field, and they're cutting hairs. What do we have?
4th down.
Wow.
Ref calls it 4th down. That's close. That is so close.
Wow. So
And
Altamont's going to keep it on there.
Altamont knows what they want to run. They want to get a
Altamont,
first down.
get this home crowd fired up.
Go see if we can give them a little bit of help.
Here we go.
They need this first down.
4th and inches here. Who will get it? Quick handoff. Oh, my heck, and they're going to get stuffed.
I don't believe they got it. I don't believe they got it.
Wow.
Nope.
Oh,
turnover
no,
on downs.
Turnover on downs. Mr. Ryan, you got to be kidding me. What a stand by the Tigers.
45-yard line.
We've got Bailey Brook in the house. Hey, girl.
It's a great stand by that defensive line of Milford. Just stuffed McKay Foy.
That's who had it, huh? Yeah, they absolutely closed all the holes, all the gaps, boarded up every hatch, every hole, all the windows, and shut them down. And they're going to have great field position right here. Quick little handoff, a little shimmy, shake and bake, and he'll be brought down. Looks like they're going to spot him with a little bit of forward progress, give him a couple yards on the play.
Gain on the play. Well, maybe a yard gain on the play. Stop there by the Longhorns. Bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers.
So 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. 8:48 on the clock, 21-0 here in Altamont, Utah. The Tigers leading over the Longhorns. Beautiful night. Wind is a little bit out of the west right here. But a great fall night. And he's looking to throw. Showtime at the Apollo. Has a man. Quick little hit. And he's gonna keep pushing. That's number 3. Number 3, great job. And that's old Paxton Henry. Gets another. How many did he get after the catch there? About 5 yards after the catch.
And after the hit. He had 2 guys, I believe McKay Foy and I want to say number 8, John Johnson was on him, but he just kept his legs pumping.
Foy leading this defense for the Longhorns. Let's see what they got. He's back playing safety. Oh, and he's looking to throw. They've got 64, swarms him, but the ball's caught by Henry again. So Henry's going to be down right about the 11-yard line. So nice little pass by Bryson Barnes. He was in trouble. Had 64 swarming him for the Longhorns, and that was Preston Jessen. He's a senior.
Milford doing what they do best.
So ball on the 11-yard line here. Barnes in the shotgun, calls out an audible. He's going to run that back, maybe even take a timeout. 7:37 here in the second quarter. Hurry up offense now. Under center, Barnes. Quick little shovel pass to number 22. Bam, and he's hammered right out of bounds. Looks like
a beautiful
few
hit.
yards on the gain. Great defense by the Longhorns, and they slam him out of bounds. So it's second down and about 8 yards to go. Second goal. Be a great stop right here for the Longhorns. They could use this momentum and just hold them to a field goal or possibly even get the fumble out of this. Number 22 lined up behind Barnes. Barnes in the shotgun. Has a man in motion, quick little shovel pass to him, and he's got one man to beat, and that's Foy. And Foy says, not my house, not in my house. Foy takes him down at the 10. That was number 11 on the carry, Jarrett Sullivan.
And that just shows how awesome McKay Foy is.
Beautiful here on the LNL replay. Quick little shovel pass over here to 11. He's got one man to beat. Here comes Foy. Foy, bam, squares him up, and then bam, bulls him down to the ground. Great play by McKay Foy for the Longhorns.
Now, I know McKay Foy wrestles, and I make sure he used his wrestling experience for that stand-up.
Beautiful play. Third down. Oh, they've got a flag thrown.
I believe
it's going to be 5 yards.
I believe Milford.
Quick timeout by Milford as well.
Timeout taken by the Tigers.
And we will take a quick timeout and hear from our sponsors. We will be right back.
When I graduate, not only will I get my high school diploma, I will get a certification from the carpentry program.
I was born and raised in Vernal, and I didn't want to leave. I wanted a master's degree. I always have since I was a little girl.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah, where we have the score 21-0. The Milford Tigers are up over Altamont here in the second quarter. So let's recap what we just saw.
They were, I believe, in this formation right here, and the quarterback called for one of them to go in motion, but two guys went into motion. And
beautiful job there. That's just off the hands of number 26.
Number 26 is that big, tall, 6'5", Zachary Sherwood. They're going to him again and again and again.
And that was actually a great pass. That was right on his hands, but he couldn't haul it in. So they had two men in motion, but Coach did a great job, called a timeout, and snuck one by. They could have got, 5-yard penalty on that. So
they need to be careful with that Zachary Sherwood again. He's so tall.
This is fourth down. They're going to go for it.
Risky call by Milford.
Oh, and he zips it in there. Beautiful pass by Barnes. Are you kidding me? And that was number 7 on the reception. That was Heston Sullivan. So here on the LNL replay, we're going to check it out. So he drops back, sees him wide open, bam, throws a bullet right in there, and nobody is around. So great job. Now they'll send out the kicking team here to kick the extra point. So the lefty lines up emphatically. Here we go.
Tigers into the extra point try.
The extra point. Good snap, good hold. Laces in, and it's good. Beautiful job. Laces out. You want the laces out, right?
Yes, yes, most definitely.
So here we go with 6:30 left in the second quarter. It's 28-0. It's been all night. It's been the Tigers. Milford's had a long bus ride up here, and they've just been pounding the paint or the green thus far all night. So who else do we got on our sponsorship rally pack over here that's been doing a great job for us?
We have Zions Bank. Zions Bank wants to help you make a financial touchdown. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. More at zionsbank.com.
So we've got a big hit of roster on our sponsorship to bring local high school sports to you, the viewer, via V6 Media. Check us out on your Roku device, or you can catch up with us on Facebook. Hit us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We've got viewers all over the globe checking us out, keeping an eye on their family and friends here in the Basin. So here we go. 6:30 on the clock, 28-0. Packed house here in Altamont. We've got everybody out of the community coming out to support their Longhorns. And the Longhorns, the score does not speak to what the Longhorns have done tonight. I mean, they've had some great opportunities, but just haven't been able to capitalize. So let's see if they drop a couple guys a little further back on this kickoff now. So here we go, Henry to kick. And he'll slam that one low with a lot of spin on it. 26 can't get his hands on it, but then he does. Nice little shake and bake move, and he's brought down right about the 19-yard line. So not too bad for the Longhorns. They've struggled receiving those kickoffs all night, and the Tigers haven't gave them any help, haven't gave them any nice smooth kickoffs. They've all been these little punch kicks. So we'll see what they can do. Jessom leading this team in the quarterback position. Let's see what he can do.
What I love seeing about Jessom, he's a sophomore, and he's already getting this experience in a varsity game. He's going to be amazing when he comes to be a senior.
Right you are, Mr. Ryan, and that's what's so fun about these underclassmen. Let's see what he can do. Oh, great blocking, but not much there. Looks like a little positive yardage. That'll be second down now. The couple, a gain of 2 on the play. 65 with a big block for them. That is Malik McGee. He's a senior. Packed house tonight. V6 live coverage. High school sports. Here we go. Looking for a big break off from Foy. Little quick handoff to Foy. No, that's number 26 on the carry. So that's Carson Sheets. He's a junior.
They're doing good. It's 3rd down and 2. That's awesome. Within 2 plays, they've gotten 8 yards.
No,
Let's hope they can get this first down.
No, definitely just grinding it out, the Longhorns, but they've got to put some big points up on the board to compete here. I'm pulling up some stats here. Let's see what we got. Little shovel pass to Foy. Oh, and Foy stumbles up on his own man. 26 and 19 puts the hammer on him.
I don't want to mess this name up, but
okay, let's take a look. Number 19.
Caden Peters?
I'm going to go with Caden Peters on that one. You never know in Utah. They spell all the weird names. You got to go with it. So total yards, total receiving yards for the Longhorns on an average per game is 43 yards. And then you go to rushing yards per game, 231.8. So that tells you right there, they're a running team. 3 men in the backfield. Punt is up.
Great punt.
Oh.
Did it touch one of them?
I think it did, so they'll get down on the ball.
But Milford jumps on it.
So great job by the punting team. Let's jump over to the stats on the Milford side. Let's give you a little glip into their stat sheet here. We're in Altamont. I'm running on 3G.
Well, I have Parowan and Duchesne, their score up right now, and it looks like Parowan just scored to make it 7-6. So that is another great game going on live on channelv6.com.
So we talked about Milford's record. They come into the game 5-0. The 5-game win streak going for them. Trying to keep it rolling. They have been on fire.
Their previous game was actually against Duchesne with a score of, I believe, 26-13.
Yes, right you are, and that was a good game. We all know Duchesne puts out some great football. So a little shake and bake by 23, and he'll have a good game, pick up about 5 or 6 on the play. So quick stats here on Max Preps. Receiving yards per game, 211.6 for the Milford Tigers. And rushing yards, 147. So they balance out pretty well. total TDs on the year in the 5 games is 32.
They are a touchdown machine. They have
Great
4
number 23.
today.
Nice job, and he'll just be shy of a first down on that carry. Number 23 doing a great job for the Tigers. That is Gage Griffiths, and he's doing an awesome job tonight holding his own against these Longhorns. Hurry up offense, and he'll keep it. Little quarterback sneak. So Bryson Barnes with the yardage there to pick up the first down. So wearing this defense down, the Longhorns defensive squad, some of these guys playing both sides of the ball haven't had a breather all night, but they love it. They're in their prime, doing it for the school pride. You gotta love it. Here we go. Barnes lined up under center, calls out to his receiver to his left, takes a look over to his right. Little shake and bake, looking for that guy on the left.
26 is
Checks
wide open.
Down. Oh, and the ball was almost intercepted by number 20. No, I apologize. That's number 30.
Carter Arnold.
Carter
He
Arnold.
had it.
If we could go to the LNL replay and see that Carter Arnold, a senior. Here we go on the LNL replay. Drops back, goes through all of his progressions. He was looking for the man down to his left and has a man wide open, sails it out, and here comes Carter out of, oh, and it just misses it. Carter Arnold wishes he could have that one back. That would have been a huge turnaround for the Longhorns. So here we go, similar play. Sends a man in motion, 23. He'll keep the ball. Oh, and he's got a big hole. Slides in. Great job. Picks up the first down. So here, 2:45 left before the half. And the Tigers, the commanding lead 28-0 over the Longhorns. We're going to have a timeout on the field by the Longhorns. And we're going to take a quick timeout, too, and hear from our sponsors. We will be back right after this.
Great food begins with great ingredients. We've grown our produce department with more prepared fruits and vegetables for the entire family. We've recently expanded our offerings, so come in and experience the fun, the excitement, and taste the difference.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah. I'm Brett Brook alongside Brendan Ryan, and we've got a barn burner here tonight if you are a Tigers fan. The score is 28-0 here with 2:45 left in the second quarter. Barnes under center, drops back, 64, chasing him down, 64, trying to get him, and he'll be swarmed. He breaks the tackle. Barnes keeps it going, keeps
one
the
on
play
him.
alive. Oh, stiff arms, number 1. Are you kidding me?
He's
This
still
Barnes
going. He's still going.
Barnes is relentless. He absolutely just played with the Longhorns defense. They had 3 opportunities to bring him down, but finally brought him down with a couple yard gain. Clock winds down, 2:15 here before halftime. So he gets him back to the line of scrimmage with all of that commotion. He ran about 20 yards back behind the line of scrimmage, kept the play alive long enough just to get him back to the line of scrimmage. So Bryson Barnes, an elite quarterback for this division here in 1A football. Little handoff to 23. He's got room. He decides to cut back up the middle. Then he cuts back far right. He wants to get on the board. Nice tackle. Is that Foy again on the tackle? No, number 8. Who was that?
Number 8, John Johnson.
John
Great
Johnson.
rundown to save that touchdown.
JJ. Oh, and there's a man down. Let's take a look at this LNL replay here. He goes across the field, has one man to beat right here, and he just gets jumped on, brings him down.
And I believe the player down is
the
running back.
Who was that on the carry for them?
23? Is that Gage Griffiths?
Gage Griffiths, he's a junior.
And he's up.
He's up now. He's up. We got a flag thrown. What's going on here?
You do have a
I'm not sure.
I've got numerous flags all over the field.
personal foul.
Personal foul against the Longhorns.
I did not see that.
I did not see it either. So there's flags all over the field. We're going to take another look at this replay and see if we can spot it, why they get things sorted out on the field. So let's look at the replay. He cuts left, then cuts all the way back right across the field here. And we see the tackle here, right here, jumps on his back. I mean, clean tackle right here, rolls him over. Didn't quite see it there.
I'm not sure. I am not sure.
So not sure where the personal foul was, but it was awarded and puts the Tigers in even better position. They're right on about the 2-yard line. Quick little handoff. Shake and bacon. Is he going to be held short? Looks like they're going to call that about a second down.
I thought I saw the ball drop.
Second down. We got a
Refs
timeout.
called for a timeout.
1:23 left before the half. So they want to talk this over. 22 checking out of the game for the Tigers. 58 going to take a breather for the Longhorns.
Here we go. No timeout.
So here we go.
Second down and goal.
Second and goal here. 5 lined up wide. 1 man in the backfield. Little handoff. 23, and he's brought down in the backfield. Great tackle by number 1 for the Altamont Longhorns. That's Tristan Farnsworth. He's a sophomore.
That was
Great job.
Wrench right through the line. It was able to trip that running back up. That was great defense.
So 3rd down, the Longhorns putting a great defensive stand here against the Tigers. Milford trying to get this score kicked up even higher. Barnes, let's see what he has up his sleeve. Drops back, goes through his progressions, has a man. Oh, and he can't catch it. So it's going to be 4th down. Hits the man right in his hands. Was that number 3 or number 1? I can't tell. That was number 3 for the Tigers. That was Paxton Henry, and he's been absolutely an
Now, are they
asset
gonna
for the team
go
all
for
night.
it or kick a field goal? That's the ultimate question.
So they've got Barnes still on the field. Barnes is not satisfied with this. He wants more points. The ball right about the 5-yard line. Drops back, goes through his brains. Oh, man, he has a man to beat. He swarms. He's going to break it off. 1 man to beat. Great blocking. Oh, they're going to throw a flag blocking the back, I believe.
Yep.
They're going to call that one back. Beautiful job. Number 8 had a line on Barnes, but he gets pushed right in the back. If we could go to the LNL replay on this, we're going to take a look at this. So Barnes, he's got to scramble. He's got 1 man to beat, and it's right here, number 8. Boom, blocking the back right there.
Yep. Very clear. Very clear. Good call by the ref.
Yes. So great stand by Altamont here with 40 seconds left on the clock before the half here. The Longhorns absolutely relentless, refuse to give the Tigers any more points in the stadium.
Goal now from the 10-yard line.
Are they still going to try for a touchdown? It looks like it.
I do not see Barnes on the field. Yes, he is. He's on the field there. Relentless.
They want it. They want it right before the half.
So ball will be spotted right about the 10, 11-yard line. So Barnes lined up in the shotgun. Drops back. Ooh, rushing. Has a man, number 3. Beautiful catch. That is again Paxton Henry with the great hands. With 36.2 left on the clock here on the LNL replay. Bam, beautiful play. Number 8 has been playing great defense all night, but just cannot get his hands to deflect that ball. And now they will send out the extra point squad. here for the Tigers. Beautiful pass by your very own quarterback, Bryson Barnes, for the Tigers. And that kick is up, and it is good.
For the Tigers.
So 34-0 here with 36.2 left on the clock here in the second quarter here in Altamont, Utah. It has been great weather all night. It's been a nice, pleasant fall night. Got the whole community out eating the jumbo popcorn. They've got burgers on the grill out here. Dude, I love this concession stand, but I'm going to hit it when I leave here.
That sounds good. I never had them, but that sounds amazing.
You know, Devin here in the broadcast booth, he's usually the health fanatic. He's eating either mushu or some kind of uncooked fish. We're going to have to get him on a cheeseburger tonight, though. His wife won't be happy with us. He keeps a tight physique. He gives us all the inspiration that we need here. So we're going to take a quick time out here before the half, hear another word from our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
At Moon Lake Electric, we are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah. I'm Brett Brook alongside Brendan Ryan. Here we go. The kick is, I can't say up, it is down, but great. That's the best reception we've seen all night. Oh, and great little field position with the clock winding down, 29.8 left here in the second quarter. Altamont looking to strike. They've got to get some points on the board before they go into the tunnel for halftime.
And that was recovered by none other McKay Foy. Great coverage on that kickoff. All of the kickoffs so far tonight have been
those squib kicks, huh?
Yes.
And those are tough to handle. The lights here in Altamont, they're fairly low too. So it's kind of hard to see the ball, I think, for them. Here we go. Jessom lined up under center. Looks to throw over there. Quick little pass, but he can't hold on. That's number 30.
Incomplete. Intended for Carter Arnold.
That's Carter Arnold. Can't keep his paws on it for the night.
Real quick, let's hear from another one of our sponsors, Utah State University. USU would like to remind us that they are a regional campus where you can earn a degree, not an extension campus.
Oh, and he's going to be pushed out of the pocket, trying to get some yardage, and he'll get out of bounds with 17.7 left on the clock. So stops the clock. If they can just get a deep pass or a heavy run, break one off before the bell blows here. The ball will be spotted right about the 39-yard line.
17 seconds remaining in the first half.
Third down and about 6 yards to go, possibly 7. Can the Longhorns strike before the half? He's going to drop back to throw. Oh, and he just airs it out, and it's almost intercepted by number 11. From the Tigers, that was Jarrett Sullivan.
7 for the Longhorns.
Jessen just put a little bit too much underneath it. He had 26. Carson Sheets wide open.
Yes, he did. He had him wide open in the flats with 12.4 left on the clock here before the half. Altamont chomping at the bit to get some positive yards and possibly even get a field goal here. Oh, and they'll punt that ball off. Number 22 gets the. Oh, and they're going to call a block right there. Oh, a nice. Oh, and they'll call another flag there. Another flag. A little bit of chatter on the field with 2.2 left on the clock. So we're going to talk this over. It looks like there's going to be 2 fouls on the play, one against each team. So they might offset each other. Let's see what happens. Looked like we had a block in the back here on the LNL replay. He gets a great reception right here. There's a block in the back right there initially. And then here on the tackle, watch him grab along the helmet. Yeah, he grabs, I don't know if he grabs the face mask or horse collar on that, but he whips him down by the helmet. So let's see what they call, if they offset.
Block in the back on the
Yeah, block in the back there, then a personal foul face mask on here.
Replay 4th down.
Okay, so they're gonna replay 4th down. So, hey, this is Friday Night Football, baby. We're getting action here, all right?
Yes, we
Don't let
are.
the score fool you. 35-0 here with 2.2 left on the clock before the half here in Altamont, Utah, and we're getting good football. We've been seeing some sparks from the Longhorns. I mean, Foy has just been relentless. Jessum's been doing things. We've got Russ been doing some big things. And then on the other side of the ball, you've got that dominant QB that's been doing great things, Barnes. You've got Sullivan over there on that side. Paxton Henry's been doing great for them. And who's the other one? Beebe. Brett Beebe's been doing some great things for them. So
And
we've been
also
seeing some all-star play.
Tall wide receiver, Zachary Sherwood, their 6'5" guy.
Yeah, can't leave out him. He's had some great hands in the end zone for him tonight. So they're going to go for it on 4th. And that will wrap up things here in the first half here in Altamont, Utah. After the first half, the score is 35 Tigers, 0 Longhorns. So we will sign off and take a quick break. We will be back right after this.
Hey you! It's the moment you've waited all year for. The Corn Maze is open again in Bluebell. Your favorite fall activities in one place. There's a pumpkin patch, kettle corn, goats, pumpkin cannons, spooky trails, 70-foot bounce pad, the witch's house. So go to www.bluebellcornmaze.com or look up Bluebell Corn Maze on Facebook. Head to the Corn Maze at Water Hollow Ranch, located in Bluebell, where getting lost means finding fun.
As my team and I have looked at all of the services we're now providing and the growth that has occurred, it's obvious to us that we're not just a local TV station anymore. And we need a name and a brand that represents us as the media company that we are today. VTV Channel 6 is now V6 Media. To me, V6 Media represents our passion, innovation, our company's vision for the future. And we can't wait to see what's next.
Every year we want to be able to get better from week to week. So I think each week is an opportunity to improve from the week before. So we try not to look at one opponent more than another. We want to better ourselves every week and make sure that we're improving every week so that we have a chance to win.
This fall, football fans can catch every home game every week, airing live on channelv6.com and the Channel V6 Roku channel. Local coverage is sponsored by L&L Motor, Ashley Regional Medical Center, Jones Paint and Glass, Ute Tribal Enterprises, Utah State University, Uinta Basin, and Strata Networks. Get the season broadcast schedule and watch games on demand online at channelv6.com.
Oh no!
Boy, that hurts.
I always had to do the night shift, which is the graveyard. And the first encounter I ever had with a ghost was on that shift. It's eerie, and it makes my skin crawl. You have to try to analyze it to make it so it's not scary. But you knew in the back of your head what it was.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
This is Zaylee Ann. She was born on May 24th, 7 pounds even. The first time I saw Zaylee, you hear of it being love at first sight, but she looked up at me and it was like, there's my daughter. Where have you been all my life? I've missed you. When you're having a baby, you have a lot of questions, and it's not just you that's involved, it's your child also. And from a mother's standpoint, you care a lot about that person inside of you. And you care about yourself too, and you want to make sure that you can make the best decisions for your family. As women, we want to be heard. It's our bodies. We're going through something pretty important, and knowing that the medical team that would be helping me would be very competent, that was important. They offered me their advice and told me exactly what my options were and let me make an educated decision, and I think that's really important. And when I delivered, all of them, every single person that I had come in, very friendly. They all just wanted me to have the best possible outcome that I could.
When I graduate, not only will I get my high school diploma, I will get a certification from the carpentry program.
I was born and raised in Vernal, and I didn't want to leave. I wanted a master's degree. I always have since I was a little girl.
Great food begins with great ingredients. We've grown our produce department with more prepared fruits and vegetables for the entire family. We've recently expanded our offerings, so come in and experience the fun, the excitement, and taste the difference.
At Moon Lake Electric, we are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah. We've got some highlights we wanted to cover here at halftime. We're going to jump right into them here. The first highlight we got here, let's pull it up here. It was with 3:34 left on in the first period. Little shake and bake move right here by 21, and he tears up the sideline. One man to beat. So that was a beautiful play by the Longhorns right there by Jessom. Another replay here. Little shake and bake move out there. Was that Foy? That was Foy on that one. Had a beautiful stiff arm. Another shake and bake move here by Jessom. Jessom breaks the tackle, slides off here, has 74 to beat. Bam! Gets hammered by Foy. That was one of the top plays right there of the night. And the last one right here, we're going to get a little shake and bake move, scramble. Bam! Foy lays him out. And now we're back to the field. Oh, and then we had the last play of the game right there where we had a little bit of the scrimmage there at the end where there was two plays. We had the block in the back, then we had the personal foul face mask on that last one to send us into the halftime. So After the first half, the score is 35-0 here in Altamont. So me and Brendan, we had to take a quick break. We went down to that world-renowned little snack bar they had. They had the Macho Nacho. I think Brandon got that one. I keep saying Brandon. I apologize, Brandon. It's Brendan.
It's no
Okay.
worries. I get called everything. I'm used to it. No worries.
So what'd you get on the nachos? You got the jalapenos. You had to get extra cheese, of course.
I love jalapenos. I love spicy, so jalapenos it is.
So here we go on the field. Take a look. The cheerleaders had the Longhorn banner out, and the team is taking the field. I'm hoping to see some good action here in this second period of play. There's been a lot of good opportunities for the Longhorns. The Longhorns have had great plays by not only Jessom, Russ, Foy. Who was our other guy that was on that list that had been making some great plays for him tonight? You had John Johnson doing
Carson
a great job.
Sheets, another running back alongside of McKay Foy.
And jumping over to the Milford side, Paxton Henry's been doing some great jobs for them tonight. Bryson Barnes, Jarrett Sullivan, you heard his name. Who else's name have we heard throughout the roster? Zachary Sherwood, right?
We've heard Brett Beebe, Gage Griffiths. It's spread out between both teams. They've been giving the ball to many different players, and I've been having fun watching these two teams play.
No, Water Hollow Ranch, player of the game. We're going to have to jump into that here eventually. Thus far, Jessom has been doing a great job, but I've got to go with my boy. Who is that? None other than McKay Foy.
Yep,
and he has
exactly.
been absolutely lighting guys up. He looks like the 15 down there in Salt Lake in rush hour traffic, just smacking people bumper to bumper, putting the hammer on them all night. So that guy, you said he's a wrestler as well, huh?
Yes, he is.
So Foy doing absolutely, trying to keep everybody up and running on the Longhorn side, playing both sides of the ball all night. Jump right into all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you guys. We appreciate everybody here on the roster here at V6 Media. We've got Strata Networks, United, operated by SkyWest, Utah State University, U Tribal Enterprises, Zion's Bank, Water Hollow Ranch, and none other than Ashley Regional Medical Center. They flipped the bill for a lot of this stuff. We appreciate everything that they do. Jones Paint and Glass just recently jumped on our roster. And one of our longtime favorites, L&L Motor and Moon Lake Electric, doing big things in the community, trying to bring all of these live high school coverages via V6 Media, via Facebook. Check us out on your Roku device. We've got plenty of operations and things for you guys to look at us up. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know where you're viewing from. We've got a global audience. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, I'm Brett Brook alongside Brendan Ryan. Not only out of Vernal, we're both out of Vernal. They sent us up here into the steamy, smoky hills of Altamont. Beautiful country up here. We don't get out here as much as we should, but it's got a great community. We just rubbed shoulders with some of the people out here while we took a quick intermission, and we're getting ready to jump off into the second half of football here with 20 seconds left in halftime here. We're going to jump right in. We're going to take a quick timeout, and when we get back, we're going to get started on the third quarter play.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
Welcome back to the third quarter of play here in Altamont, Utah. We just made the kickoff. It was a beautiful return by number 3, and we've heard his name all night. That was Paxton Henry. So he sets up the Tigers with great field position. It's actually some of their worst field position of the game thus far, and they'll have the ball on their own 35-yard line. Barnes back, has a man in the flat, has another man, number 5. Little shake and bake move, extra yardage after the catch. Beautiful play. That'll put him on their own 45 now.
Number 5 for Milford, that's Carson Wunderlich.
Wunderlich. We've been waiting to pronounce that name all night. So Carson Wunderlich getting a shout out up here from the broadcast booth. Great catch and receive on the play. Good job by Barnes finding him in the flat there. Quick little handoff. Cuts the corner. Oh, a little shake and bake. Oh, they try to strip the ball. Number 22 on the carry there. That's Brett Beebe, sophomore. So not only is Brett Beebe's initials BB, but his last name is too. I don't even know what that is. But I'm sure that's something.
He's a shaky little guy. Can get down low and get right underneath those defenders.
Oh, definitely. And Barnes likes his hurry-up offense. Very comfortable in the pocket. Little handoff there. Nice little shake and bake move there, and good positive yardage. What was that?
I believe ball came out, but Milford jumped right on it.
Okay, yeah, and that will be the call on the play. So here, 9:48 here in the third quarter. They're going to move the chains. That'll be a first down for the Longhorns.
Now, for those just tuning in, 35-0, that's kind of a rough score, but 21 of those points came in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter. Now, if you take that away and the rest of the first half, 14-0. Altamont has kept with Milford.
No, right you are, Mr. Ryan. What do we have there? We got a false start?
Yes.
So they'll jump them back 10 yards.
First down and about 15.
Apologize, 5 yards on that. So, yes, Brendan, that was a beautiful stat line right there that you said. Yeah, they came out firing on all cylinders there in the first 3 minutes, just ran up the ticker, almost put the power out on the scoreboard. But they got it under wraps, and with the great defense of Foy. And number 8 was in there as well. He was putting the hammer on it. That was John Johnson putting in work for his Longhorns. Since 22, wide out into the flats. Little deep throw to him, leads him. Nice little shake and bake move. Misses 3 guys, and then he's brought down by none other than John Johnson. JJ doing a good job, brings him down. So they'll actually get the first down, I believe, move the chains. So the Milford Tigers doing what they do best, and that's keeping the chains moving. 8:10 left here in the third quarter. Scores 35-0. Tigers over the Altamont Longhorns. Cheerleaders trying to get the crowd in full effect here. Like I said, we've got the whole community out here in Altamont, beautiful community. We appreciate all of our sponsors helping bring this coverage. Barnes drops back, goes through his motions, has a man in the corner. Nice little dive, but I think he's out of bounds.
I think the ref is calling a complete pass.
They're going to call a complete pass. Let's go to the LNL replay here and take a look at this pass. It was hard to see from our vantage point, but Barnes drops back, goes through all of his motions, and has a man right there in the flats. We'll see this on the replay. Oh, and it's still tough to see, but it looked like he had plenty of yardage there still as he came down. So Barnes has 3 on his left, 2 out on his right, under center. Be a quick handoff. Oh, beautiful. He'll take the sideline. Oh, nice block, but he's brought down. None other than John Johnson, and number 1 in the mix as well, Tristan Farnsworth there on the tackle. So great job by the Longhorns. They've actually had a great goal line defense up against these Milford Tigers.
Goal from about the 6-yard line.
So 6:42 left on the clock here in the third period. They're going to send number 5 way out there. Another little quick shovel pass. And can he break through? Nice tackle right there. And that was number 8 again, John Johnson, putting this defense on his back. Great job by him. The young man's trying to get this water hollow pass right here.
Yes, exactly. At the end of the game, he wants to say, I'm going to Disneyland. Or the corn maze.
Yes, the corn maze here in Utah. 6 minutes left on the clock here. 3rd and goal. He'll keep it. Oh, and they're going to swarm him. Can they get him? He throws the ball away last minute. Interception. Can he go? Is he going to go? He's got one man to beat, and it's Barnes. He's got great blocking. He's got the whole squad. And there goes Barnes. They've got another block. Are you kidding me?
We got penalty down here at the 40.
Are you serious? I got a flag on the field. Who was that?
No.
Let's go to the LNL replay here. We're pulling it up. Devin's doing a great job for us tonight on the LNL replay. Here we go. So he gets pushed out of the pocket, gets a hand on him, tries to let the ball sail right there. Bam, picked off. I can't see where the flag is thrown, but it's right back there. And now it's off to the races. Barnes is the only man to beat, and he's got great blocking out in front of him. Look at, there's 5 guys in the area, and then he takes it to the house right here. Beautiful job by is that number 5? Great job, number 5. Let's give him a shout out. That's McKay Foy. So the flag looks like it was picked up. Not quite sure what the call was.
Personal foul.
So that was a personal foul on the Tigers.
Will be declined. It will be a touchdown for the Longhorns.
So Longhorns, Foy comes off, 54 comes off, 88 gets a breather, a well-deserved one, and the Longhorns are on the board. So 4:07 left on the clock here in the third period, and the Longhorns strike. So here for the extra point, that's number 34. And that is Braden Montgomery. He's a junior.
For the extra point attempt.
Oh, they're going to call a timeout here.
Timeout taken by the Longhorns.
Not quite sure what that was. But they're going to talk about it. 3:45 left on the clock here in the third quarter, 35-6. Altamont finally strikes with that beautiful pickoff play. It was a pick 6 for Foy.
And I think maybe, just maybe, that earned him the player of the game.
No, definitely, without a doubt. Playing both sides of the ball all night. Foy doing a great job. Senior leading this team on both sides of the ball. It was a great play. Got us fired up here in the broadcast booth. Everybody excited for the Longhorns. And now Foy.
It looks like they're going for it. I think Jessen is in, who's the quarterback.
Jessen's in. Jessam's in. Coach doing a great play call here. Little confusion on the field. Oh, they've got to get a football out there. That's what it was.
That's important. That is very important.
Ball boy saves the day. We'll have to get that young man's name. So Jessam in the shotgun. Foy to his left. Drops back, looking to throw. Has a man. Oh, and it's picked off. That's picked off by number 3, Paxton Henry. So after that drive, 6 points on the board for the home team. 3:45 left on the clock here in the third period. Let's take a quick timeout and hear from our sponsors. We will be back right after this.
When I graduate, not only will I get my high school diploma, I will get a certification from the carpentry program.
I was born and raised in Vernal, and I didn't want to leave. I wanted a master's degree. I always have since I was a little girl.
Welcome back to Altamont, Utah. I'm Brett Brook alongside Brendan Ryan, and we had a great little showcase there of a pick six by the Longhorns right there. Couldn't succeed on the going for two there, right there. So now the Longhorns looking to do a little kicking of their own. Let's see if they can put these guys deep into their end zone here. Number 70, is that number 75 on the kick? 76. Little onside kick action here. Oh, and he'll pick it up, and they will just pummel him out of bounds. That's Foy again on a tackle. Foy, every time you look up, that guy's in the scrimmage. Beautiful job. John Johnson and Foy doing a great job for the Longhorns tonight. So they try a little onside action, couldn't get it. 3:45 here left on the clock in the third quarter. They're going to give the Tigers great field position. So in the shotgun, that will be Barnes. So Bryson Barnes surveys the field. Nice little handoff there by 22, and he's going to shake and bake. He'll pick up the first down and a little more. Beautiful run down. He'll be brought down at the 43-yard line. So great run by 22. That's Brett Beebe. His last name is his initials. So first down. 3 minutes left on the clock here in the third period. Jones Payton Glass, founded in 1938, is celebrating 80 years of business. Jones Payton Glass sells high-quality paint with thousands of colors to choose from. The interactive color work section can help you find the right color for your project. Jones Payton Glass, a proud sponsor of Uintah Basin High School sports here at V6 Media.
So nice little run by number 23, Gage Griffiths, to a gain of about 2 or 3.
Good job by Gage Griffith. He's been a name that we've said tonight a lot. Doing a great job. Here we go, drops back, goes through his progressions, pulls the ball down. He's in scramble mode, looking to go deep, and does. Oh, and the ball is almost picked up, and it is picked off. Throws him down, bam, breaks another tackle. Makes 4 more tackles. 67 brings him down.
Number 26, Carson Sheets.
Carson Sheets with the pick. Let's go to the L&L replay on that. Here we go. The ball is aired out, and it looks like he gets it, but then he sweeps it right out from underneath him, throws him down. Nice little stiff arm. Bam, puts the helmet to him. Another guy here, boom, drops the hammer down on him. So gives a little action back to these Tigers. And like I said, the score does not say what the Longhorns have done all night. The Longhorns have been just putting together relentless run after run after run and doing some great things on the field. So let's see what they can do here. 1:17 left in the clock. Rolls out to his left. Oh, tries to hit number 30. But he wasn't there. That was Carter Arnold in the flat. Little miscommunication there. So the Longhorns showing some life here with 54 seconds left on the clock, winding down here in the third quarter. See if they can get a couple before we jump into the fourth quarter here. The score is 35. The Tigers leading 6, so a couple yards on the play there. That clock is still winding down. 25 left on the clock and winding. See if they can get off another play before the quarter ends. Number 30 rushing out on the field for the
Another
Longhorns.
update on one of our, another one of our base and high school sports, Duchesne. They are playing Parowan, and they are losing 14-7 with 6:46 in the third quarter.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Thanks for that update, Brendan. Yeah, that's a great game going on over there in Duchesne. Duchesne took a heavy loss to the Tigers last week. Looking to regain some momentum. So as the start of the fourth quarter here, the score is 35-6. The Tigers stomping all over the Altamont Longhorns, but the Longhorns showing great signs of life here late in the game. We're going to take a quick timeout. We will be back right after this.
This is Zaylee Ann. She was born on May 24th, 7 pounds even. The first time I saw Zaylee, you hear of it being love at first sight, but she looked up at me and it was like, there's my daughter. Where have you been all my life? I've missed you. When you're having a baby, you have a lot of questions, and it's not just you that's involved, it's your child also. And from a mother's standpoint, you care a lot about that person inside of you. And you care about yourself too, and you want to make sure that you can make the best decisions for your family. As women, we want to be heard. It's our bodies. We're going through something pretty important, and knowing that the medical team that would be helping me would be very competent, that was important. They offered me their advice and told me exactly what my options were and let me make an educated decision, and I think that's really important. And when I delivered, all of them, every single person that I had come in, very friendly. They all just wanted me to have the best possible outcome that I could.
So 3rd and 8 here for the Longhorns, and they pick up a couple, but they're going to have to punt the ball away here at the start of the fourth. So welcome back to Altamont, Utah. We just had a couple of updates on some other games in the basin. Duchesne is down right now to Parowan.
Yes.
At Duchesne. Then we jumped over to
Union. Who's playing at Judge. And Union is beating Judge 27-7.
And we didn't have an update on the UNA game. So the punt is up.
Great punt.
Up in the lights. Catches the ball. Oh, and he'll shake and bake. Great block right there. And brought down.
40-yard line.
Great sportsmanship helping them up.
Brought down by number 1. That's Tristan Farnsworth. We've heard that guy's name several times tonight too, and looks like a couple of guys hurt on the play.
3-yard line.
50 will jump off, take a quick breather as the defense gets on the field for the Longhorns.
We have an update from the Duchesne game. In the fourth quarter, it's Parowan 14, Duchesne 7.
Oh, here we go with 10:38 in the fourth quarter, 35-6. Barnes still in the game, in the shotgun. Quick little handoff, shake and bake, and he'll be pulled down by number 34.
9 on the play for the Tigers up the middle.
That's Braden Montgomery,
Jr.
Jr. for the Longhorns. Great gain there on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and about 2. Barnes under center. Quick little handoff. Shake and bake. He'll get the first down and more. Beautiful job by number 22. That's Brett Beebe. Longhorns will take a couple off the field, exchange for a couple other ones.
This Milford offense is not stopping. They're just keep going.
No hurry up offense. Barnes likes to keep the pace of the game. Quick little handoff again. Oh, and he'll get a couple yards with an extra grind or two on it.
A few things I've seen. Altamont needs to work on wrapping up and holding on to the ball carrier. None of these arm tackles.
Definitely. No, definitely. Yeah, you can't arm tackle these Milford Tigers. They just keep pushing the ball, and the same on the Longhorn side too.
Yes.
Barnes in the shotgun. Goes through his progressions. Checks down, has a man deep. Sails it past number 11. Can't get his hands on it. It was Jarrett Sullivan. Went deep. Barnes had great protection. Let's talk about that front line. 67, 69, 78. All doing a great job for Barnes. Let's give a shout out to them. 69, Wyatt Parker. 72, Rudy Capé. Skylar Williams, Alec Williams, Will Monroe. And number 78, Mafalua. Love that name. That's a junior. Oh, Barnes. Oh, nice. Barnes gets it off. Almost had a sack on Barnes. Are you kidding me?
Running.
He's got
He's
one
going.
man to beat. Two men gathered down at the goal line. They're going to call him short. Just about the 1 yard line. Let's go to the LNL replay. Let's go to the LNL replay on this. Let's take a look at this.
Did
he
Great
fumble
food
the
begins.
play?
I want to say yes because it looked like the ref.
Here on the LNL replay, he's got the ball. He's got 21 to beat Jessup. Oh, and he does.
Did drop it.
He did drop it.
Close to the goal line, and Longhorns recover.
Beautiful
Yep,
job.
Altamont has it.
Longhorns recover. Are you kidding me?
Longhorns will take
Great
over on the
job
2
by
yard
the
line.
Longhorns. So Longhorns back against the wall right here on the goal line. Jessup did a great job on that to strip that ball. Oh, nice run up the middle.
Man,
That's
they had
34.
me confused. I didn't know where the ball was.
That was 34 for the Longhorns. That's Colby Wiseman. Oh, sorry, 34.
Braden Montgomery.
Braden Montgomery. We've heard his name all night tonight.
On about the 12-yard line, 13.
Great run, first down.
So feeling some good energy with 6:38 left here in the fourth quarter for the Longhorns. Did a great job on the fumble recovery. Now they're going to grind this ball up the middle. Looks like they'll get about right back to the line of scrimmage. So Brandon, great job tonight. Loved your company here tonight.
Thank you. Loved
Took
yours.
the trek. I'm gonna be back next week out here to Altamont. And this team's exciting to watch. So
Yes, they are.
both teams. You know, I looked up before I came here. I remember watching the Tigers play against Duchesne in Duchesne last year, and Barnes was phenomenal. Duchesne Eagles were phenomenal. It was just good football, and I'm seeing it here tonight again. Oh man, look at the absolute fight. Who was that?
I believe that's Montgomery again, number
Montgomery
34.
again on the carry. Absolutely just scrapping it out. I mean, these Basin boys, this division, just this whole area, Utah football is just great football to watch. It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to come up here for V6 Media and announce these games, do some play-by-play, do some color commentating, you know, get into the community that I haven't been able to get out here enough. You just got really good people, good families, just a rich history here in the Basin.
Jessup
He
going
scrambles.
back to pass.
Jessup shake and bake. Oh, and he's pushed out of bounds just short of the first down. So it's going to be fourth down now for the Longhorns. They're going to stay on the field. 26 going to get a quick breather. That's Carson Sheets. The Longhorns staying on the field. 4:44 left here in the fourth quarter, 35-6.
Real quick, let's have another shout out to our sponsors, Strata Networks. Strata Networks is excited to be hosting their 3rd annual Strata Gaming Series event this November. Gather your friends and join them for a fun-filled day of virtual reality, team tournaments, and more. Find Strata Gaming Series on Facebook for more info.
Thank you for that, Brendan. Great job with the sponsorships. We appreciate everybody's help. If you'd like to be a sponsor, a proud sponsor of Uinta Basin High School sports, visit Strata
Justin's
Networks,
keeping it.
BTV. Oh, and he's going to pick it up. Nice stiff arm. Can he get it? Oh, my heck. They're going to give him a great spot on the play.
Like it's going to be close.
They might have to pick up the sticks here. They're going to
First
give it to
down.
him. First down.
Great run by Jessom.
Great run by Jessom. Right now, Jessom and Foy are in the running right now. We might have to split it up, and they can both take each other. Maybe have to pay for their girlfriends. I don't know. We've got 2 tickets here. We'll see what we can do.
Altamont looking for a hurry-up offense.
So Jessom under center. Quick little handoff there. Oh, nice run.
Mon-
Great blocking right up the middle. Was
Great
that Montgomery?
run. Yes, it was.
34 Montgomery. They got the cowbells out here now in Altamont.
Longhorns on the march out to their own 35-yard line.
3:04 left on the clock. Clock is still winding down, 35-6 here in the fourth quarter. A little brisk out now. Definitely got some fall weather. The boys of fall definitely sends a man. That's Foy, shake and bake, and he'll be brought down with about a gain of 2 on the play.
Sweet. Carson Sheets on the carry. John Johnson, 2-yard gain.
Hats off to the Altamont cheerleaders,
For the Longhorns.
keeping this crowd warmed up. 2:28 left on the clock, 35-6. Brett Brook and Brendan Ryan doing big things out here in Altamont. Drops back, Jessom, and he'll swarm. Oh, man, blindside. He still misses another tackle. Are you kidding me? I thought Jessom was going to be brought down about 4 different times in that play.
He's slippery. He's
He was
slippery.
able
Just
to
keeps on
scramble.
going for a gain of about 2.
Make it third down.
Positive
About
yardage,
6
third
to go
down
for the
now,
Longhorns.
156, clock winding down.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the game.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the game, and it is 8:54 here in Altamont, Utah. Drops back, goes deep, has a man. Oh, it just cannot get number 8. That was John Johnson trying to lay out for it.
Jessen is down with a flag right next to him. He's hurting.
Let's go to the LNL replay and pull that up, see if we got a late hit. Personal foul on that. Jessom drops back, sails it out, bam! So they're going to call a personal foul there. That was tight on the LNL replay. That was tough. So Jessom gets rocked there here with 1:05 left to go, and with the score being the way it is, they don't stop the clock here now.
Will be first and 10 for the Longhorns.
So clock winding down, 57 left to go. I've had a great time tonight.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
And I appreciate having you. You know, we're breaking you in. You know, I've only done about 2 games myself, you know, but I've got Devin here in the broadcast booth. He's multitasking. He's doing all the things. We appreciate him. State-of-the-art equipment. I mean, we can hear ourselves in our headphones. Everything's been great all night. No hiccups from us. Oh, and that ball's going to be picked off, and he's going to try to take it to the house. He's got one man to beat. 24 seconds left on the clock. 54 is not giving up. And Hay will take it in.
We have another
11.
flag.
Another
flag.
flag on the play. I'm not quite sure what had happened. I bent down to tie my boot, and he was taking it to the house, and the clock's going to wind down on this one. We'll see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens with the clock still winding down and a flag being on the play, if they'll just call the game or if they'll put time on the clock. So it's officially the time has ran out. Cheerleaders are throwing their pom-poms down.
They're coming down for the handshake, end of the game handshake.
So that's going to be a wrap. That's going to do it for us here in Altamont, Utah, with the final score 35-6. Milford Tigers wrap things up. Here, we're going to go to a sports rewind here and just give you a little glimpse of everything throughout the night. Let's take a look at it. We're pulling it up right now as we speak. So he drops back. Beautiful little sack right there. Takes the man down. Another right here. Oh, this was a beautiful play right here where he gets it picked off. It's going to be a pick six. Foy's going to take it to the house right here. Watch this final block right here. Barnes not giving up on the play. That was a beautiful job right there, and he'll take it to the house. Foy getting into the end zone.
And if you agree with me, I think that sealed the deal for player of the game with Mr. McKay Foy.
Yes, and who got that pick right there? That was
I believe that was Carson Sheets, number 26.
That was Sheets. That was a beautiful job by him. And then right here, there's going to be a fumble on the play. Bam, ball squeezes out. Altamont Longhorn jumps on the ball. And then right here, let's take a look. He rolls out. Bam. Going to be slammed right here. And then we've got the final play right here. Drops out, rolls, drops back, scramble, trying to go, breaks it through, and that ends the game. So we had a great night here in Altamont. We're going to give our player of the game. Who was it?
Mr. McKay Foy. I have to give it to him.
Mr. McKay Foy.
I have to give it to him.
So we are going to go out on the field, and we are going to find Mr. McKay Foy right now. We are signing off here for V6 Media. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, we will see you guys then.
Have a good night.